Hi, so this week in MCS204 we have been discussing glitch art, and we had two readings. So the first one, which I'll be discussing, is called Glitch Studies Manifesto by Rose Menkham. Basically, I'd say the first really interesting part to this reading was the layout of the actual reading and how much it replicated the study of glitch and glitch art. Really, like the pages were sort of merged a little bit, and there were little glitch aspects and characteristics with text overlapping and stuff, which really created this, well, reiterated sort of the glitch art process, and was relevant as Mencken was an artist, so this is sort of transgressed through that side, which I thought was a really interesting sort of way to display her knowledge on the subjects. But basically, she first sort of discusses what glitch art is, something what most people see as errors, and it's sort of turned into something that is an art form, really. So it's sort of making something just out of imperfections, so you can, make the smallest things just into something great, really. Just kind of shows the potential of them. She does have a very persuasive view towards glitch art. She says, you should get away from the established action scripts and join the avant-garde of the unknown. So she's sort of, you can feel how passionate she feels towards this form of art. She also describes the glitch as being a wonderful experience of interruption that shifts an object away from its ordinary form and discourse. So it sort of means like you can give this whole new image meaning. It sort of livens it up from a dull, just regular image. You can turn it into this, kind of has all this potential that can be turned into something great, really, and something amazing and overwhelming that you wouldn't necessarily think could happen by accident and without, manipulate as much manipulation as thought, really. So, yeah, I thought that was really interesting. It also kind of shows how it uses images flaws to make something extraordinary. So she talks about how the glitch is no longer an art form of reflection, but a shape or appearance that is recognised as a novel form of art, which is now reinforced through, the prominency of it within popular culture, the music videos and things like that, which is relevant. So she also discusses the complexity, however, though, of the glitch, and that if the glitch does become domesticated or controlled by a tool or technology, it's lost its enchantment, really, so it becomes predictable. So what was once understood as a glitch could now be seen as a commodity, which kind of highlights how it's more to do with experimenting rather than construction, which I agree with, because I think the more you construct about it, the less of the art it sort of upholds, really. She also believes that sort of glitch speak can democratize society, through teaching the speaker norms and presumptions and expectations of a certain language. And she discusses how glitches are constantly mutating, so what was a glitch 10 years ago wouldn't be seen as a glitch now. It's sort of ever evolving. And she talks about how this flow cannot be understood without glitching, and it attempts to sort of balance this nonsense and knowledge. The second reading is by Patrick Litchi, called Neuroaesthetics, Cyber and Degrees of Autonomy. Basically, Patrick Litchi discusses how images creating sort of technological agents have been apparent since the 60s. But obviously, I feel now this is more prominent because of sort of the technological advances, and the way of accessing them has become quite a lot easier and a bit more mainstream. So he talks about how glitches have a bit less control, which obviously is the art of a glitch, not having the control to manipulate it in the way you want. So it kind of creates chance throughout, really, and it's all part of the fun of making them. I think this could lead to the question. I was thinking that it kind of blurs the lines of when a glitch becomes a glitch. So is it still a glitch if it's sort of been constructed to be a glitch in this way? I think that was quite a relevant point to maybe consider, and something he touches upon briefly. Because unlike art, in the sense, the producer holds sort of no sort of control of what they're producing, really. It still involves these intentional elements in some facts, but literally doesn't describe sort of aestheticists as artists, because he feels they don't produce the image in the first place. They do more of the enhancement and some manipulation afterwards, hence why they're the aesthetist. But I feel a good quote to summarise what he says is how one of the key criteria for the evaluation of NA practice and the function of image depends upon the degree of control and autonomy inherent within the process, within the creation of the image.